With Georgia being responsible for nearly half of the peanut production in the U.S., events like this farm show and conference are vitally important as it gives farmers a chance to get the latest updates and check out the newest technology. And despite heavy rains caused by Hurricane Michael during the growing season, the 2018 crop was another bumper one.
Now we're sitting at 4,380 pounds or so, which is phenomenal. The biggest thing that helped us there was the rains and all on dry land. The dry land is what made this crop this year bigger and better than what it should have been.
However, that could have a negative impact on the price, as another record yield will only add to the surplus.
So the market's looking a little difficult for peanuts just because there is a large supply. It started 2 years ago with the record crop in 2017, and for 2018 a lot of acres were still planted. Even though down 21% in acres, it's still a lot of acres just because of that oversupply from 2017.
In all reality, this is going to be another depressed year where we're not going to see those high contract prices. I'm kind of estimating it might be the same as what we saw last year. I think we're going to get contracts. They're going to not be so bad, but again, this is a market, and we never know what's going to happen.
A lot of that uncertainty stems from the international demand, as tariffs against China have depressed the market.
Exports are down a little bit this year as a result of some of the trade issues, and demand is starting to get a little stagnant overall, even though there's some good still increases in terms of domestic use for food. We're kind of looking a little flat in terms of overall demand.
That means a cut in supply might be necessary for the prices to stabilize. However, that could be dependent on another commodity.
I say if cotton would rebound here and get back in the 80-cent range, 90-cent range, we would see a lot of acres, that was thinking, well, we're going to plant peanuts, would go to cotton. And that's what we need to happen. But we're not going to move a lot. I don't think we're going to move down tremendously because when you put a pencil to it, peanuts are still one of the ones that we can make money on.
As for the new farm bill that was recently passed, it remains to be seen how it affects the peanut industry, as the government shutdown has lasted more than a month.
With the new farm bill that passed shortly after the government shut down, and so rules have not been able to be written, that's going to delay any opportunities when farmers are going to have to make decisions. We don't have deadlines yet, and that's a good thing because any deadlines would have to be continually pushed out as the government shut down.
So, with that many questions heading into the new year, what is one piece of advice for the farmers?
Financially, I'd say really be careful in terms of what your cost of productions are. Pay close attention in terms of your input costs. We're seeing some input costs increasing for 2019. Diesel is the one area where we're seeing down in terms of costs, so that's certainly good news.
Reporting from Tifton, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.